comes to creativity, you have to overestimate the terrorist mind.
Overestimate it?
Yes. And when it comes to creativity, you have to underestimate yourself. They are innovative in a negative way. Okay? So we're not looking at people who will be seeking to do bombs because they know everyone out there is looking out for bomb. If you see a strange bag somewhere, you talk about it. They're going to seek every possible way. It's not about the number of people they kill. It's about the publicity they get.
So is there a specific strategy, do you think, that will perhaps begin to address identifying people or persons who walk into a public space, for instance, and having that expertise able to identify that this person is suspect?
No, not really, but I'll tell you how it is done. When security threat awareness levels in the average citizen spike up, it becomes more difficult for you to execute these things properly. Let me tell you something. What do I mean by security threat awareness? You should be able to tell people that, look, if you went to an event, it could be a party, it could be a religious gathering, it could be a market, you look out for this and that and this. If they are not there, you may just want to leave and go somewhere else. And what are these things? If I decide to itemize this tonight, it takes the whole day. But there are things we take for granted. And that is what these people exploit.
How practical is that? Because I'm really concerned, and I know the dynamics and the kind of settlements up north. And the markets are such that they are not fenced. They're actually in open spaces. How do you raise that kind of level of awareness that tells somebody that maybe a terrorist is coming from the south side or even the west wing, and people are just concentrating on their merchandise? That is a recipe for disaster. How does your strategy address that kind of situation?
This strategy is meant to actually enter your mind and turn it. How did my forefathers accept Islam? You think they were born Islamists or they were born Muslims and Christians? It was the mind place, repetition. When you go to them, you don't need to do anything. You will see them morph into security threat awareness compliant people. They don't have to be literate in terms of English language and what. What you simply go there is tell them, look, you can choose to come and sell, and the chances that you won't spend the profit is high. Or you can start giving a second thought to what could happen if you do not have within yourselves a security system, no matter how localized, to say, hey, this is what we must do given the present kind of threat. Security threat awareness, if people get to know that the way you are doing things is dangerous for you, just imagine in Adamawa, people still actually walk into a mosque, pack themselves up, and don't even know who is praying next to you, and 50 get blown away. And the owner of that mosque is scot-free, probably is even alive. If we had given him a precondition for doing this, and there is going to be a boomerang effect, then you're going to see people comply, or else nothing happens.
But we have progressed from the figures recorded in 2016 of deaths as a result of terrorism acts, and today.
Yes, the Global Terrorist Index explicitly says that. We've seen a 40% drop, okay? But then the law of progress says, what next?
Captain Ali, in the next few seconds, if we can just help our viewers to also be more security conscious. I mean, let's not wait for the NOA to do their job. What can we do? What can you tell the people in terms of security consciousness as they move around today and anywhere they go to?
There is no such thing as security consciousness. You can't go in Lagos now and see security consciousness. Security consciousness is a state of mind, is a state of being. I'm talking to the audience now. It's a state of being that dawns on you the moment your security threat awareness ability is intact. And how do you begin to become threat awareness compliant? Think safety always. Ask yourselves questions. Play the devil's advocate. Don't take anything for granted. You are your first chief security officer. I'm going into this place. Is this safe? Let me take a look around. If your gut instincts say, man, this place is not good enough, walk away.
Are there things that anyone can look at as they are walking into any place?
Absolutely. it's called profiling, but then for the layman, it will not come immediately. But if you begin to practice it daily, it comes. You get a gut instinct. I can walk into a place, and just the way the guard is standing, I tell you, this place is just, so, I mean, I shouldn't be here.
How seriously do you think that people should take the authorities when they say that Abuja is secured?
As seriously as the authorities take themselves. You're telling me Abuja is secure and two of your prominent chieftains are fighting about, come on. Let's talk about something else.
What about other states?
Other states, believe me, other states should begin to tie the security situation and assessment of their states to their economic value. It adds up. Nobody is going to come to your state, no matter how you paint the walls and the roads, and do business if he's likely going to turn up dead. I mean, it's simple.
Captain Ali Umar, retired. I want to thank you so much indeed for talking to us on Sunrise Daily.
You're most welcome.
We'll be back after these messages. Join us again.